Welcome to the brief description on our project Remote Lab Monitoring System. Existing laboratories have LAN which are not quite organized. Teachers have to assign tasks orally to the students and check practical work by visiting each student's system. At present, computer labs have become a more integral part of our education. Hence, our project aims to manage the network by implementing a software that can perform operations capable of monitoring the students by sitting on one chair and viewing every student's desktop, passing messages to the remote system, automatically maintain practical attendance record, and sharing of practical work between students and the faculty. Following is the block diagram showing the working model of our project. Initially, before every semester, the students will have to register themselves in the system. The data will get automatically stored in the database. Once registered, the students has to simply log into the portal and the lab class starts until the timer runs out. During the lab class, the teacher can extract the attendance of the class at any time through his portal, which will then be stored in an Excel sheet. Finally, once the timer runs out, the lab class ends and the classwork files of each student is transferred to the teacher. Similarly, the teacher will also have to log into the portal and once done, he or she will be able to monitor the students for the entire duration of the lab. After the end of each lab, he or she can grade the student based on their performance. Finally, the students and the teacher will have to log out from the portal. The following slide shows a snapshot of the working model. First, this shows the initial database. Now, as we can see, only 2 students are registered at this point. Next comes the registration page for the new user. The student will have to give his or her name, university roll number, username, password, and mobile number. A confirmation message will be shown after registering. Now we can see that the details of the newly registered student has been updated in the database. Next, every student will then have to log in order to access this portal. This slide shows the student portal and the login confirmation message. For every student, his or her name, roll number, and phone number will be displayed along with the class timer. Students will be able to chat with the concerned faculty for questions or doubts via the chat window. The slide shows the teacher portal containing the name and faculty ID of the concerned teacher along with the timer. Other features include the active students list showing name of all the active students besides every name. The provision of capturing screenshot of the student's screen at any time is provided. Now, this will work as a daemon process in the background as no student will be aware as to when the screenshots are taken. Now, here we can see a comparison between based on the student portal and the faculty portal. Now as we can see, a few features of the faculty portal are the provision for capturing screenshots of the student's screen, then the broadcast button will be used in case the teacher wants to send a common message to all the students. The chat window will provide the pavement for one-to-one discussion with the students. The notification panel will give alerts when any student is idle for more than 15 minutes and upon detection of a pen drive if used by the students. Lastly, the dashboard will contain provisions to capture attendance, grade student performance, and to conduct lab exam. The following is a small demonstration of the chat client server architecture between the teacher and the students. So as we can see, the teacher broadcasts a message to all the students concerning about the topic that will be taught in the concerned lab class and the reply that comes from the students. So this proposed system is being developed using client-server architecture in Java and will be compatible with both Windows and Linux. Our application will not only reduce time and efforts of the teacher, but will also provide an efficient way to monitor students uniformly throughout the lab session. Thank you.